When I was a graduate student, another student and I were doing research in the Westfjords, and we're driving through the town of Suðuroy, and I remember thinking to myself, what kind of people live here? This is the middle of nowhere. Well, fast forward several years and I found out. It turns out that really great people live there, and I am now one of them. My name is Tenley Banik, and I am a Fulbright and National Science Foundation Arctic Research Scholar. I grew up in the Midwest in Wisconsin. I very much had a childhood of being outside and being active and being very involved in different areas of science, or being encouraged to think about different areas of science. And when I went to college, I thought, hey, I'm going to be a biologist because that's what I know something about. And then I found geology and fell in love with geology, and it was in my master's degree that I found Iceland. The project I'm working on here as my Fulbright research is really based in the type of geochemical rock analyses that I've been doing for the last 15 years. But I also wanted to take this opportunity to expand my professional horizons a little bit and move a little bit more into an area that I didn't know quite so much about. This project looks at geochemical connections between rock and water and fish that live in specific fjords in the Westfjords of Iceland. And I know a lot about rocks, but I don't know very much about water, and I don't know very much at all about cod especially, which is the fish that I'm looking at. So I think a Fulbright project is a really great way to broaden your horizons in some way, whether that's looking at a new topic or looking at something that's familiar to you but in a new area. And I think also the more opportunities you give yourself to learn something new, the more opportunities you have to stumble across something that really lights a fire under you and can be the basis for a whole new area of research that would really keep you intellectually motivated for the next several years of your career. I would say absolutely doing a Fulbright research project is a really great way to make connection. And one of the things that's especially true about Iceland, I found, is that the degrees of separation between people are not very large. And so for me, Fulbright really represents the opportunity to spend some real time in a place and get to know the people and the environment and really sort of let those connections happen. And then because you're living in a place, you're able to take advantage of situations that arise spontaneously. I find that a lot of really great science is especially done when you set up a connection and then that person says, oh, but I'm going to do this amazing thing tomorrow. Why don't you come with me and see how this works? And then that leads to, an amazing breakthrough of some sort. So Fulbright, to me, is ultimately about making those connections and allowing just the time to sort of sit and marinate in ideas and really feel like you're not rushed to try to complete something because you have a plane ticket waiting for you in 2 weeks.